All right, so we're going to go over the update. I am not going to go over each one. We are going to check out probably the most important ones. I think the Park Assist upgrade is one we're going to check out. I'm looking forward to check out the 3D representation of parking your vehicle. And, you know, this is all generated by AI, which is going to be huge. I know this is something we've been screaming about, so I am happy that finally Tesla has something like this that we can offer. I mean, you can get this in a Nissan, but finally Tesla has it, so we're going to check that out, see how well that works. Apple Podcast is really nice. We got some games, probably not going to really go over. Custom lock sounds, we definitely want to take a look at that as well. Some nice feature here, the automatic 911 calls. That's going to be really important, especially when you get into an accident. Now, the speed cameras on your route, that's going to be huge. That's going to be where I don't have to use Waze, so that's going to be a huge plus. Going to check that out on my next road trip this weekend. Let's see if it actually does catch the cameras, okay? The trip planner on the mobile app, that's a huge plus. We can now add multiple destinations, which is great, so we can plan a little better rather than going on the computer, so we can do it on the fly on the phone. And another great option here is that if we're using navigation, we are now going to be able to choose alternate routes before and during our travel. So that's going to be a huge plus there. And now we're going to get more camera views on the app itself. So it's great just in case if your car is parked in a lot, whatever the case may be, now you can check out all the different cameras. So now this is real nice, the automatic blind spot camera. So now when our blinker is on, like here, okay, we're going to be able to have a little red light letting us know that there is a car actually in our blind spot, which is great. I just wish it has that audible chime. If we can get that audible chime, that will be great. That's one of the things I'm hoping on the next update that Tesla's going to come out with a new blind spot. As for the light show, we're going to do that when it gets a little closer to the holiday. The autopilot suspension, I'm not going to go into detail with that. And a couple of some minor updates here. Let's check out the new Park Assist. All right, let's go check it out. So as you can see here, real quick, I am in my driveway, and I do have a tree right here, so that's picking up a tree. And it looks like it's picking up the stones next to my driveway, and that's probably my house, and that's probably the light, so it's kind of distorting that a little bit. But we're gonna go drive out to a parking lot, and let's see if it works. So I'm here in the parking lot. I am going to pull into the parking spot. We're going to take a look at how everything looks. As you can see the arrows here. You can see the lines behind me. There's two cars, both on each side. And as you can see here, if you look at the 3D model here, not bad. And look what they took away. They actually took away how many feet you are away from the curb. So as you can see here, and as it gets red here, that means we're a little too close. I still got a little space. I mean, I can definitely go a little bit more. But as you can see here, you can turn the map around, as you can see what I'm doing here, and you can really see where your car is, okay? So, which is not too bad. Could be a little better, but at the end of the day, it's not too bad at all. It's better than what we had before. And great thing about having a Tesla is eventually there's going to be an update and it's going to improve. So this is a great start with Tesla Vision. This is a great start with all the new updates. And let's back up into the same spot and let's see how that looks. All right, so I'm actually looking on the screen here, which is pretty good, which you can also maneuver if you need to. And I am using the camera as well, and I'm doing a pretty horrible job in parking. But that's okay. This video is not about my bad parking skills. It's about the new Park Assist from Tesla. But as you can see here, it looks pretty good. And you see this line right over here, that's the curb. It's picking up the curb really, really well. As it gets red, I'm getting close. And I'm pretty good spot. And like I said, this is a pretty good 3D layout that Tesla came out with. And it's picking up cars from here as well, on this side here. So that's doing a pretty good job. But overall, this is a pretty big improvement. Kudos to Tesla. And I'm hoping that this improves in the next upcoming months. So good stuff there. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at some updates here. You know, right now we can have the Apple Podcast, which is great. And the great thing about it is all you gotta do is scan your phone, use the QR code, and you are good to go. Okay. Taking down information, authorizing, I'm allowing. As we can see here, I'm signed in. All right, give it, there you go. We could definitely listen to some podcasts, which is going to be great. Another added thing, another added feature to the Tesla. So, which is good stuff here. So, overall, these are great updates, which I'm enjoying so far. The next thing we want to talk about is the custom lock sounds. So, you would have to go to the toy box. Click on the toy box here. Toolbox, toy box, yep. We can do lock sounds here, which is pretty cool. So, just to hear what we have here, we have fart, charged up, rubber ducky, jingle, old school horn, applause, goat, quack, chirp, clown horn, prison door, bottom, USB, and random. So I've actually loaded up a ringtone on my US flash drive. This ringtone I've been using for my text messages for years, and I want to continue using this ringtone. This is the Iron Man Impulsor. Love to see if this works. So what happens is that you need a file less than a megabyte, and it has to be a WAV format. So I was able to download it, put it on here, and I'm gonna plug it into the USB drive and see if it works. That's pretty rock solid. Let's try that again. That's pretty cool. I mean, that was pretty cool. You heard it. You heard the Iron Man sound. You can't get anything better than that. So that's a pretty cool upgrade there. All right, so let's check out the live camera view. This is your standard view every time you check out your live camera. As you can see here, there are two gray icons. If you click on those are going to give you new views. So now you can actually look at the front angles where you didn't have before. So that's actually pretty nice, especially if you park your car in a parking lot, especially in the holiday season now. You want to take a look. This is actually a great upgrade from Tesla. All right, we're going to take a look at the trip planner on the mobile app. As you can see here, you can pop in any place where you want to go. So for example, I'm going to put a Newport, Rhode Island. Pop that on there. And I see here, it automatically populates from home to Rhode Island. So let's add on some other locations. So for example, I'm going to put in Mystic, Connecticut. And let's add one more. Let's throw in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. As you can see here, you can also change the order. So you can take a look at, hey, you know what? I want to go this route instead of the other way. I want to go here first, whatever the case may be. And another thing that we can do is we can also set the battery percentage. So you can change that to 100%. And as you can see here, you're going to see that my travel time is actually going to be lower because I've charged my car ahead of time. So pretty great features. I love what I see so far. Kudos to Tesla. Hope you liked the video. There's some definitely great updates here. If you do like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If any questions, anything you want me to review, please leave that comment below. And if you are a subscriber to my channel, thank you for the support. If you're not a subscriber, click and subscribe and a notification bell. You don't want to miss out on future updates with Tesla. All right, everybody. I'll catch you on the road.